Good evening. I just want to read a few sentences from an article published in The Guardian from yesterday. Uh, so, Taliban's announcement that it is resuming publicly stoning women to death has been enabled by the international community's silence. Safia Arefi, a lawyer and head of the Afghan human rights organization of Women's Window of Hope, said that the announcement had condemned Afghan women to return to the darkest days of Taliban rule in the 1990s. Oof. That's really devastating. With all of the politics of the Middle East and the fact that you've got countries such as Saudi Arabia or UAE who are somewhat more moderate or progressive, whatever term you'd like to use, just as far as how they allow society to function and do a better job, I would say, not necessarily of promoting the rights of women, but at least not restricting them. And what we're seeing now, not that this should be a surprise to anyone who has kept up with the latest with the Taliban, but this latest news is really unfortunate in an age where we shouldn't even be questioning whether women have equal rights as men, in an age where we shouldn't even be having a conversation about whether abortion is some sort of privilege or something one has to fight for or travel, God forbid, out of one's home state for a day or 2 days just to get to a state where you can legally have an abortion. We shouldn't be having any sort of debate or discussion surrounding whether if a woman would prefer not to be wearing some sort of piece of clothing that covers almost her entire body. If she doesn't want to be wearing that, why are we having such discussions that, to me, are just not even worthy of attention at this point, because it is so beyond absurd, beyond that a woman should have to question whether or not the place that she lives is going to either promote or restrict her ability to do what it is that she wants. And so when we celebrated the fact that, Saudi Arabia said they said yes to allowing women to drive, as if this was something we're clapping about, like oh yay, yes. The fact that was not even a reality for them in the modern era of the 21st century, give me a freaking break. That's absurd. So again, I really think it's devastating what is happening now in Afghanistan. And I hope that people know about this. I hope that people spread this and stand up for the women, like the women who are standing up for their rights in Iran and everywhere throughout the Middle East and everywhere throughout the United States and everywhere around the world.